Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
So
wait, what?
In the rap game,
they gonna be mad at me. I straight up call. Oh, y'all just some bullshit.
What'd you say, Wack? What'd you say on No Jumper, man? Come on, give us a snippet.
Said, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. These niggas run out with this shit, but nigga, Tupac a fucking rapist, bro. That's it. He ain't no good.
shit, bro.
Shit,
bro.
Oh Lord.
Hey yo, Wack.
Okay, well hold on, challenge it, nigga.
I got it. What you said, fool? So what's your basis?
Nigga, he got convicted of rape. He went to the pen. That's my basis. And we'd have stabbed his ass in his motherfucking face.
He would have got blasted in
Straight
California.
up,
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
PC yard.
You got convicted, went to the pen.
Let me look it up, bro, because I am.
PC yard, it
What
don't
do you mean?
matter.
Why do you think he was in prison, the penitentiary? He didn't get bailed out the county jail. They pulled a move and bailed him out of prison on appeal that never went through.
Nah, the victim said that he didn't do that. She said,
oh, they
You're a
don't.
motherfucking liar.
The fuck up.
You're a liar.
She said
How much money you want to bet?
her up.
How much money you want to bet?
Don't be scared, Dooley.
How much money you want to bet? We just watched
I
it
don't want
today,
to bet
nigga.
nothing, bro. Go look.
She's on there. You can go pull it up.
All the Tupac fans depending on you, Dooley.
Go pull it up. How the fuck she said he didn't do it and the nigga got convicted? Nigga, how old are you? You can't be of age. That nigga was in Clinton Correctional Facility for rape. Convicted.
He definitely was.
Talk your shit,
What
Dooley,
are you
if you
talking
want
about,
to.
bro?
So wait, the song when niggas
give me a
saying
second.
they party into where the nigga say, I don't bail fresh out of jail. Is he talking about from
I
a rape
don't
case?
bail, nigga.
From a rape
California
They
dreaming.
bailed him, bro.
Oh,
The
man.
same shit. Why you think fucking Tory Lanez went and tried to hire the same attorney to bail him out on appeal? He tried to hire the same attorney as soon as he went to jail. You don't remember?
Yep.
Give me a moment, man.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, but see, y'all young.
We are.
Y'all didn't realize what he was doing.
That's a
He
fact.
went and tried to hire the same attorney that was able to bail Tupac out after he got found guilty and got sent to the penitentiary. It just didn't
That was
work.
his attorney?
Fucking, how the fuck I forget that nigga? Kenner.
David Kenner or something like that.
David Kenner. Nigga, Google it. Kenner's the one bailed Pac out, nigga. While he was in the penitentiary serving time.
And was that a death row affiliate type lawyer? He was
Yeah,
fucking
he was
with
death row with Suge's lawyer.
Okay, yeah, okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this foreigner nigga talking about. Nigga Pac was in the penitentiary.
You call that nigga a foreigner.
Dooley, what you gotta say, Dooley?
Nigga, this ain't Australia. You ain't gonna tell me about what's going on out here. That nigga was in
It says Dooley.
He was in prison, not the county. He was convicted, found guilty, sentenced.
It was him and his partner, right? His road manager, some shit.
Nah, his road manager wasn't in there. Just him. I don't remember no road manager being in there.
Man, we gonna run the room on this one. I ain't
Run
gonna
the room
lie.
all the fuck you want.
Because I need to get to the bottom of this.
Nigga, this you could just nigga, y'all young. Nah, I ain't.
Nah, we'll cancel this nigga if he guilty.
Nah,
Nigga, he got wait, Brock. He was found guilty.
But on the appeal, he had an
Wasn't his appeal wasn't never granted. He just got the bail.
He got bail.
That nigga was serving
How
time
you get bail
for
for something
rape.
you guilty on though?
Because when you pay an attorney $5 million, he found a way to bail the nigga out of the penitentiary, nigga. Why you think Tory Lanez? I don't know what grounds, nigga. He did it.
At that time, they didn't give a fuck back in the day. Now
Why do you think Tory Lanez, bro, go Google who Tory Lanez tried to hire once they found him guilty. David Kenner.
I'm taking your word on that one.
No, fuck my word. Go Google it.
Google that shit, Brock. You're
Go
the
Google it.
Google king.
It just didn't work.
In
Nigga,
the
Kenner couldn't
meantime,
do it.
check that link. Vlad TV.
Go Google the shit.
Look at this link too.
I fucking
We got a
love
link.
when
We
Wack
got a
go
link,
up like
Wack.
this, yo.
Tupac fans got a link.
I
He's
love
a
when
fucking
Wack.
rapist.
Yeah.
Tupac is a fucking rapist.
We got a link. We got a link,
He's
Hug.
a fucking rapist.
Hug, we
nigga.
got a link, nigga. We got a link.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
you gonna tell
hey,
me,
Wack.
nigga?
They got mad at me at my job. I said, I fuck with. They said, oh, we look mad because he talked about was suck. I said Nipsey was gay because he sucked dick behind his baby mama.
I gotta
I,
go,
I told him
man.
that
I
shit,
gotta
same
go,
shit.
bro.
They was mad at that shit when I was on them. They were like, nah, you didn't see. I said, man, we seen the video on that. Fuck that. Nipsey was
Y'all
sucked.
nigga, yo, where's this foreigner nigga? How old are you,
New
bro?
York, Dooley. Speak up,
How
Dooley.
old are you, bro?
This is Dolly, 31.
Man, you don't shut the fuck up talking to me, bro.
Dolly, 31
Shut
years
the
old.
fuck up talking to me, bro. You
How
for
old
real?
he is? Damn.
31.
Nigga, you was 3 years
45,
old.
nigga.
You was 2 years old when that nigga went to jail, bro.
Yeah, but this interview was many years
You
after.
were 2.
The victim.
You were 2.
All right, but here's the victim talking.
The
You are
victim.
31.
Hey, bro, the victim just okay, Dooley. Let's bet 5,000.
No,
Wanna bet?
ain't no bet 5,000, bro. Just play the link.
Shut the fuck up. You were 2.
Go play it, man.
I don't gotta play it,
Yeah.
bitch. I was in prison when I watched him get bailed out of prison. What are you talking about? He was in prison serving time. The fucking movie even shows you that.
The movie versus the victim.
Bro, he was.
Play the link.
Have you ever been to jail?
Nah.
Then shut up talking to me,
Yeah,
stupid.
shut your bitch ass up then.
Oh,
if you
you-
ain't-
Nah, nigga.
Do you know he found guilty, catch a chain to the penitentiary, strip, squat, cough, go in the prison cell means? You know what that
Nah.
means, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What does it mean, man? Tell me. I
That
don't
means
know.
you are in the penitentiary, not the county. The penitentiary means that's where you serve time. You can only go to the penitentiary if you've been found guilty. You do understand the difference between county jail and the penitentiary, right?
What's the difference?
Oh, he's a fucking get the fuck out of here, weirdo.
Stop talking to me.
Don't talk to the homie, man.
Stop talking to me.
County jail and prisons is
Respectfully,
two.
bro.
Respectfully,
Stop talking to me about street shit, bro.
yeah, I'll violate
You
him.
ain't
Wack.
on the streets, just be the fuck quiet. Cause I don't like you square niggas. Y'all want to talk to me about etiquette classes and shit. You got that. But don't talk to me about no streets, bro.
He
Cause
said,
your
"What's
bitch
the
ass,
difference?"
your bitch ass ain't been where we been. You ain't been through. You talking to a nigga who done rode them buses, shackled down like a fucking slave. Don't fucking talk to me, bro. Don't even try to talk to me about what the fuck is going on with that. You don't even make sense right now.
He ain't never been on a 5-man chain, Wack. Never been on a 5-man chain on the bus, the Grey
Can we
Goose.
play the video, bro?
You don't even know what the Grey Goose is.
What's all right?
It's not even gray. They just call it the Grey Goose.
Dummy.
My nigga said, what's the difference between the county and the
Yeah,
My
shut
nigga
the
said,
fuck up.
Don't talk to him, man. You can't
For real,
talk
don't even
to us.
talk to me. Don't,
Yo.
don't, for real, bro. Don't
Come on,
even.
Dooley. You done been
niggas
around
is
too
weird
long.
with
Yeah,
that
yo.
shit, bro.
You should have just
On
started
some
lying,
prison,
man.
yo.
All right, when we gonna
This
play the
nigga
video,
was
though?
2 years old when Pac went to the penitentiary. You want to tell me about something? Fuck out of here. You can't tell me about nothing, bro. He was out when he got killed. He was out on penitentiary bond.
I ain't never seen no penitentiary bond shit.
David Kenner did that. Why you
That's
think Tory
crazy,
Lanez
yeah.
tried it?
That's
Google right now, David Kenner, Tory Lanez. You're going to see he tried to hire
No,
that nigga.
I seen that.
bond.
I remember him doing that, and it didn't
Yeah.
work. Yeah,
It didn't work.
it didn't work. I remember him doing that, but I've never seen like that shit is crazy.
Nigga probably had a motion in appeal in and then got bond off the appeal or pending the appeal.
My thing is, niggas ain't give a fuck in the 90s, boy, cause like, what the fuck? Like, a nigga coming home from a
Here we
rape,
go.
nigga ain't just...
Here we go. Now, here we go. Let me see. Maybe this nigga ain't on dope. I'm going to put something up in the thing. You know, some of these educated niggas be dumb as fuck. There you go. I hope you can read.
You call me
Hope you know.
smart.
Hope you understand what that says. Smart guy. David Kenner is a criminal defense attorney who represented Tory Lanez during the post-conviction phase of Lanez case. You do understand what post-conviction means, right?
Yeah.
That means after you've been found guilty. You ready? Kenner is a well-known hip-hop lawyer who previously represented Suge Knight, the former CEO of Death Row Records. Kenner represented Knight in a robbery case in 1998 and 2018. He represented Knight when he was sentenced to 28 years in prison for a hit-and-run death. Watch this. It should show the Pac shit. But he the one went and got him. He the only nigga ever did it. David Kenner.
Yeah, that is insane though, cause nigga ain't never heard of that. Nobody never heard of that for real. Like, so that is some different shit.
Nah, I told him that. I said that nigga's a rapist. I don't give a fuck what the fans talking about.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the truth is the truth. If it's the truth, that's just what it is. And he got convicted. God damn.
Hey, Wack is gonna let you. I don't give a fuck, Wack. Talk that shit. Talk that fucking shit.
Hey, DVS said that lawyer also got Snoop off that murder case.
I was a death. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. He was a death row attorney. He was Harry's attorney first. This nigga talking about he 31. Boy, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass down talking to me.
Oh, wet behind the ears ass motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, you 2 years old, nigga.
You gotta at least say you 47.
Yo, you gotta be in your 40s to talk about this kind of shit. In your 40s at least.
You gotta see the setup, dude. Whenever he said how old you is, you gotta know what was coming after that.
You gotta understand when Wack say shut the fuck up, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
this nigga don't even sound right, nigga. This nigga was 2 years old when the nigga went to prison. Wanna tell, man, you don't be quiet.
Hey, Wack, they be thinking because they watch movies and documentaries, they know more than the nigga that was actually there.
See, he was still sucking on his mama's titties. He was still sucking on his mama's titties.
For shit show.
He fell for Beast's cables.
That nigga said, I said, boy, we don't be quiet.
That nigga Dolly thought he had it. That nigga brought that lead.
Yeah, Beast like, stand up, go ahead, talk your shit.
That nigga said it's cool. When Wack leave, he gonna be back talking again.
He put NYC in front of his name like he was gonna get some credibility for saying that shit.
Like, nigga, how old are you? That nigga, I said, nigga, you was 2 years old. Keep playing, I'm gonna go pull the paperwork.
I want it. I think it's
jury trial.
Hey,
it is what it is.
Hey, Wack, and they didn't even pull the paperwork how he was getting violated in prison too. How they sodomized him in the prison system over there in New York. Yeah, violated him in New York.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though, is that this was crazy. And that's why I don't make it straight. Oh, you go to work right here. They still today have not rescinded this shit from this boy record. That means it's something there. Ain't now motherfucking president, ain't now attorney or nothing.
Especially with it being in the state and shit, because they got you would have think they would have cleared his name.
Defendants were tried on charges of sodomy, attempted sodomy, sexual abuse, and unlawful possession of 2 handguns. The main witness at trial was 20-year-old victim who testified that the defendant sexually assaulted her in their hotel suite. She said that she first met the defendant, Shakur, a noted actor and rap singer, several days before the assault at a nightclub called Nails here in New York City. The starstruck victim was attracted to Shakur, and their meeting culminated shortly therefore after with the two returning to Shakur's hotel suite to have consensual sex. Later that week, the victim was telephoned and again invited to Shakur's hotel. She accepted and even brought a new dress for the occasion. When she arrived at the hotel, she met the defendants Fuller, as well as two 963 other men who were watching television with Shakur. She also saw two guns in the living room of the suite. With at Shakur's direction, Fuller moved to an adjoining bedroom after having a drink and watching television for a while. She and Shakur retired to the bedroom, lay on the bed, and began kissing. Their activities had not gone very far when the door burst open and Fuller and two other men entered. The victim testified that Shakur then held her down and said words to the effect that what you do for me, you have to do for them. Thus began the sexual attack from which the defendant had been convicted. Thus began the sexual attack for which the defendant had been convicted. Where'd the little New York guy go? After the attack ended and she was permitted to leave, the victim immediately called hotel security. Security officer Gary Thomas testified that he responded to the call and found the victim on the floor near the elevator bank outside the defendant's suite. Her clothes were disheveled, her stockings torn, and she was sobbing, obviously disgruntled. You know what? You must ain't got no daughters or no women in your family, do you? Where you at, little guy?
Come on, Dolly.
You got a sister or a daughter, Dolly?
Dolly. Nah.
So what if your mom had went to somewhere dating a guy and
Broad
she was
daylight.
into this guy,
Broad
this
daylight.
guy? No, nigga, hotel.
You justifying it, dude?
Dolly.
Hotel. Nigga, into this guy, and she's cool with him, but he calls in two other motherfuckers, they pin her down and have sex with her.
Execution style, broad daylight.
Or what are you saying? Fuck you.
He's getting off, bro. Raping my mother. What?
Okay, so why is it cool for you to say it's cool for Pac to rape this other girl? I'm reading the paperwork. You said
Nowhere did I say it was cool to be raping anybody.
But I just read.
I don't condone that. I want to make that clear to you. I don't condone any type of sexual crimes
you read when you said it
with
didn't happen?
adult women.
Can you go find me the paperwork?
Like that. Nah,
bro, can you go find me the paperwork where she said it never happened? Can you go find it? It should be somewhere, right?
No, she did an interview and said the people around Tupac just barged in and were the ones to rape her after her and Tupac had consensual sex.
Bro, listen. She's always said she had consensual sex with Tupac.
Exactly.
But you cannot pin a bitch down while some niggas take some pussy, homie. Like, see, this is why we the stab niggas like you. You niggas don't get it. You cannot, if you participate in her being sexually assaulted, you just as guilty as for the assault.
That's still rape, nigga.
What the fuck you ain't getting? You on some, she fucked Pac willingly. Cool. But then he participated with the other two niggas taking the pussy. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you, yeah.
So I don't understand what you saying. You saying, well, she fucked Pac willingly, but Pac assisted in the other two niggas taking the pussy. So Pac's clear, because you like his music that you never heard till you was about 14, after he had been dead about 10, 12 years. That's what you're telling me, right?
Weirdo.
That's not what I said. I said in an interview.
Go get the content.
I already posted that, bro. What the fuck?
Play it.
Put your phone on music mode and play the content.
What's music mode? I don't know.
All right, I got it, man. I'm gonna help you out.
I tell you what, go get where it's at. I got something for your ass. If it don't say what you say it said, I got something for you. You sure you want to stand on that, right? Because me and Adam watched it today. You talking about the lady when she's older, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She had on the black dress, right?
Vlad, I watched a few of her interviews. If it's not the Vlad, I definitely saw that.
Oh, here we go, man.
Well, I mean, she only did a handful of interviews, so it's not really.
All right.
Difficult to find, yeah.
She said she lied and she was never raped.
She didn't say she said that the people around Tupac had raped her after her and Tupac got done. Now,
bro, okay, well, we ain't fighting that. What the fuck?
Okay, yeah.
Do you not understand? So it's cool for him to participate and some niggas taking some pussy. You think that's cool?
Definitely not.
So did she make a clear distinction?
Or
that
do
she
you
lied?
understand what we're saying?
I didn't hear that. What?
He'll be all right, bro. I'm gonna leave you alone because I'm gonna start getting mad because you a square nigga. I don't think you get it, and you the type of nigga that'll catch a rape because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Well, that's my point. You hold the bitch that.
Nah,
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. If you
I don't
stick
play
your
that.
dick in a woman,
I don't play the rape.
if you
game.
stick your dick in a woman,
Skins,
your two homeboys,
I don't do that.
without her consent, should not be in your room trying to stick their dick in her. Do you fucking understand that?
Yep.
So what about what we saying you don't get?
Dolly, did she make a clear distinction that Tupac never held her down and never was in the room? Did she say that?
I just read the paperwork.
So if she didn't say that in the interview, nigga, then your point is moot.
That nigga just talking, man. That nigga running around with no hair on his face. He probably voluntarily, he probably condoning because he do it consensually with dude next door. That's what's going on with him. He was out here playing with rapes and shit.
Yeah, you can't defend no rape, bro. Like, it just, the facts is the facts. It don't matter if you a fan of the nigga and all that.
This says
the facts is the
Ayanna
facts.
Jackson details being sexually assaulted by Tupac and his associates.
Let me see. We got any audio?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
I can do it.
Where he at? Why he quiet though?
That nigga's an idiot. I don't know why he's standing on that shit.
That nigga sound like doubles.
Look at the way he look in his PTR though.
Oh,
He
yeah,
look
Wack,
like a
fuck it,
weirdo.
You got it. You got it, bro.
Nigga, that's Lil Durk. What are you talking about, bro?
Break down what exactly happens before you show up at the hotel.
Okay, so the night, just like any other night, I received a call from Charles Fuller. He called me, he's like, Pops wants to see you. I said, okay, fine. There'll be a car, whatever time. Took the car, went back to the Millennium, got there. Once I walked in, everybody was there, Charles, Jack, everyone was there in the living room. They were drinking. They were actually watching a TV that was, they had a suite. There were 2 bedrooms, and in the middle there was a living room. So they were in the living room just watching TV. I came in, and they were like, what do you want to drink? I was like, they were drinking like Absolute. We drank, they poured me a drink. Pop comes in, and, he's like, hey. I'm like, hey. And we sit down on the couch in the living room, which was there. And I just remember sitting there. We were talking, and I was like, well, how was your day? And we were talking about that. And I remember verbatim, he had a scar across his face. And of course, now that I know it was cosmetic from above the rim. And I was like, wow, it looks so real. And I remember touching it. He was like, yeah, they did a great job. I was like, yeah. And he's like, yo, I'm tired. Come on, let's go. And I remember getting up and walking into another bedroom that was adjacent because the living room was between 2 bedrooms. And I went into the bedroom with him.
Okay, so at the hotel at this point, it's you, Tupac, Charles Fuller, the road manager.
No. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to, all the people that are there in the room. So it's you, Tupac, Charles Fuller, right? Haitian Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trevor and Nigel?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys go into Tupac's bedroom, and then what happens?
So we go into the bedroom, and he's like, I'm tired, I'm stressed. I'm like, okay. So we go in there, and he says he's like, yo, can you give me a massage? And I'm like, okay. So he lays down. At one point, he's laying down face down on the bed, and I'm massaging his back, and then he turns over, and then I'm straddling him, and I'm massaging, like he's facing me, and I'm, just like massaging his shoulders and so forth.
Okay. What happens next?
So after that, after I'm massaging him, he grabs the back of my head, he pulls me down, and we start kissing. All of a sudden, because we were adjacent to the room, the living room where everyone was in. So it was very dark, it was very quiet. So all of a sudden, when the door opens, of course, there's light, there's noise coming from the living room, pouring into where we are. So as we're kissing, I go to turn around to look back around, and he grabs my head. And when he grabs my head to turn it back around, I hear people coming into the bedroom. I didn't think anything of it because I've been with I didn't think anything of it. And I thought maybe someone had left something in the room. They were coming to get something out of the room. No idea. And as I'm turning around, he grabs the back of my hair. At the time, I had braids. I had braids in my hair at the time. So at the time, he grabs the back of my head and he wraps his hand around my braids, and he turns me toward him, and he pulls my head down, and I hear people coming in. And at the time, I had a black dress on. I had a black, spandex back then. I had a black spandex dress on. And I'm hearing this noise, and I'm hearing these people come in the room. And he's like, relax, baby. And I'm like, what? And he's like, relax. And as I go to turn around and look back, because he has his hand in my braids, I can't physically move around. So I'm looking at him while I'm straddling him, and I'm looking at him face to face. And I'm like, and I hear people talking, and I hear people saying, oh, look at her, and her ass is fat, and this and that. And I'm looking at him dead in his eye. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, what's going on? And he's saying to me, he's like, relax, relax, baby. These are my boys. I like you so much, I decided to share you with them. And when he said this to me, I was trying to lift my head up. And as I was trying to lift my head up, he still had my hair, and he was holding it. And then I was like, no. And he was like, no. And I was like, no, I don't want this. I came here for you. I don't want this. This is not what I want. And
take a moment. That's fine. Okay, so at this point, other men have entered the room. And who are these other men at this point?
At this point, I would say it was Jack, it was Fuller,
was Nigel and Trevor in the room or no?
Well, I keep going back and forth with the Nigel. I think Nigel was actually Jack, is what they called Jack.
Okay.
You know,
okay. You're saying that's the same person. Nigel and Jack are the same person.
Yes.
Haitian Jack. Okay, yeah, because when I was going through my notes, that part was kind of confusing because I know Haitian Jack was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the person that you knew as Nigel. Okay. Okay, so they come in, Pac is there, and he's, you know, the situation is unfolding. What does Pac do at that point?
At the time, I'm on top of him. I'm straddling him. At the point where I feel, and pardon me, because at one point I'm there, and at one point I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, as far as at one point I'm there, omnipresent in my body, and another point I'm kind of looking down at myself because I can't believe this is happening to me. So at one point, my physical body is straddling him. He's there. I hear the voices. They come in. I hear my dress is being ripped. I hear this, but I'm actually physically still on top of him. He's still there in the bed. I'm still straddling him, and I'm still there. He's still holding me. He still has his hand wrapped around my braids. So I'm still there. He's still there. And they start to, and the thing I remember is I had black stockings, which we would call pantyhose back then. I had them on, and I remember them being ripped off. I remember my dress being ripped off. I remember all this happening, but I'm still on top of Tupac, and he's still there. So I'm still there looking at his face while all this is actually happening.
At what point does Tupac leave?
The point where they're pulling off my clothes, my pantyhose, they're talking about me. I actually straddled and had sex with Tupac that night while I was on top of him. Then he got up and he left. And then there was Jack, and then, and then it followed after that.
Okay, so you had sex with Tupac with all the other guys in the room?
Yes, I was on top of him, yes.
Okay, and the other guys were, just touching you while you guys were having sex?
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then Tupac walked out of the room.
Right.
And then you had sex with...
No, I didn't have sex with them.
Okay.
And that particular night, I didn't have sex with him. I want to make that very much clear. You know what I mean? I didn't have sex with Tupac that night, and I didn't have sex with them that night. I was raped that night. I'm sorry.
So I guess I'm just confused. So you're straddling Tupac. The other guys come in.
Yes.
At what point does Tupac leave and leave you alone with those guys?
After I was straddling him, they came in. They ripped off my clothes because when I was on Tupac, I was fully dressed. I had pantyhose, I had a dress on, I had everything. I was fully dressed, okay? When they came into the room, they started ripping my clothes apart. Meanwhile, at the time, I'm fully, I can't move because my hair, everything is, I'm looking at him this whole time while this is going on, okay? So you know what? I'm not gonna say that I had sex with him. I was raped by him that night because it wasn't consensual at that point when everyone was in the room and they were tearing off my clothes and I was straddling him that night. Okay. At one point, I did not know that he left because after that happened, it was kind of like when Haitian Jack, and everyone was there, I was kind of like I don't know, and I kind of was at an out-of-body experience at that point because I couldn't believe this was happening. So I don't even know at one point he left because I didn't even hear him leave. I knew that I was on top of him. I knew that I was straddling him. I knew they came into the room. I knew they tear off my clothes. I knew that he had me, in a position where that I could not move. I knew that I was on top of him. I knew that I was looking him in the eye. I knew all this was going on. But when I finally came to, it was only me and Charles Fuller in the room. Everyone had left. But I knew that Haitian Jack had sex with me. I knew that there was someone else that I don't even know who he was.
Was that Trevor, possibly?
It could have been Trevor. It could have been.
Okay. So did you actually have intercourse with Fuller and Haitian Jack, or was it just fellatio, or what?
No, it was, you can't say have sex, because this is rape. This was something that was not a consensual thing. So I was raped by Tupac. I was raped by Haitian Jack. I was raped by the tall, dark-skinned gentleman, I guess, if we would say he was Fuller. He was Trevor. And Charles Fuller never raped me because Charles Fuller was like, I'm not going to touch you. Because at that point, he was like, Ayana, I'm not going to touch you. I'm so sorry this happened. So actually, to be on the record, Charles Fuller never raped me that night.
All right, so
that couldn't have been to help your case.
Yeah, because that bitch was stupid.
No, but I'm saying, like, if your whole point was that she redacted, nigga, she doubled down and broke it down.
But
it's one of these interviews.
But what I
remember hearing that she
that didn't even make sense to me though, nigga. Like that, he on top of me. Did y'all have sex? We know we didn't have sex, but we had sex. That like, fuck is you talking about?
What she said was they didn't have sex. She was raped. Is what she said.
Bullshit. That bitch said she slept with Tupac, and then she said he like. Fuck is you talking about? And she just kept reiterating the fact he was there, I was there, he was there. No shit. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know, Kim Folk. That's some bad work though. If it's real, the way it sound real. I mean,
it's always bad if it's real though. Yeah.
You gotta look at it like this. He was convicted on it. That's the bottom line.
I don't know. He might have been that way. I don't know. That shit was hard. That shit was so hard to follow. It was hard to believe because I had on a black spandex dress, and I had on back then we called them like. Come on, man. You know more details about what
pantyhose.
Niggas that was in the room. Yeah, pantyhose. Like you know more details about yourself than the niggas in the room that's so-called. Dula, you said you was raped?
Nah, I say no shit like that.
Yeah, you said.
What the fuck about that?
I thought that's what he just said.
Nah.
Hey, CL. The reason her story don't make sense, because remember back then, she sucked Pac dick at the club. And that's what she's trying not to talk about, is that she was messing with him before, and then that happened. That's why she wasn't making no goddamn sense.
Hey, okay. So I'll tell you another thing that threw me off. He said were they messing with you at the same time, Tupac? And she was like, you know, I've been. No, and just switch it up. She was finna say some shit to tell on herself, and the bitch thought about it and switched it up.
She was trying to stay away from that conversation because listen to what she said. Not that time.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, the work say.
Suck his dick in the club on the
Man, I
dance
fuck
floor.
with Tupac music.
Yeah, but
right
see,
there,
the work,
But
the
that
work.
don't got nothing
Listen
to do with
though.
what happened at the hotel.
Right, the work say that they was fucking with each other before, so that's already
And that
established.
don't even matter either way. She could have fucked him in. She could have fucked him in the club. She could have fucked him in the club and then went to the hotel room and he still raped her. So that don't make a fucking
But
difference.
that's not the point.
But why you
Thank
bringing
you.
it up then?
That ain't-
But why are you bringing it up then?
That ain't got nothing.
That's all.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Don't
no.
mute me, bro. What that guy? So what is her sucking his dick in the club got to do with what happened at the hotel room? What does that prove or add to your argument?
What is my argument? Since you're saying I got one.
Nigga, you just sat up here and said
No.
that she denounced. Nigga, you sat up here and said that